I should have an invite.
I send everybody invites.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, thank you.
Uh,
All right. Did they say come on in or what? Okay. I'm getting on Discord now. If that loser gamer would stop sending me invites, my shit would stop lagging. It sends me like 100 invites. Punk ass. Oh, yeah. By the way, we're broadcasting. Go ahead and take us out if you want to, there, young man. Okay. All right. Well, Darlington is the second and last race of the round of eight. This race will determine the final four for the championship. At Darlington, we got 50% times three wear. Damage will be on. They're in qualifying right now, just waiting for them to let us know when we can come in, but I can't hear them because I don't have my Bluetooth piece in. Uh, I should probably have that in, yeah. I hope it works. It's weird though, because I can I only want to put one in, and I have to use the right one. All right, gamer, you hear me? All right. Gamer can't hear me because my shit ain't working. Okay, what do I gotta do? Bluetooth. All right, I can hear you now, gamer. Are y'all already in? All right. Um, Sam, if you haven't joined already, we could join it. It'll probably be over by the time we get in there, but that's all right. Yeah. All right. Well, we got 5 viewers right now. That's excellent. Marty, it's nice to see you. Before we get too boring for you to view, can everybody tell us if you just make a comment, we can see who's here. All right, we're in qualifying here in ERL, Enterprise Racing League. This is the last race of the round of eight. This race will determine the final four. I gotta mute this guy. How do I mute him? I think my favorite to win this is I'm gonna have to go with Ozzy. But yeah, but Mikey Dan, Mikey Dan Mancini the second or two has a possibility of winning. Who Gamer gonna lay back? I don't think so. All right, we're about to see what the qualifying results will be, how they're going to start. Yeah, no lag will be good. We've had pretty good luck usually with lag here. Well, well, the last practice we had, he came up with a really good fastest lap. Mikey Dan? All right, outstanding. I'm going to go with the projected winner, Super Dave. Yep, the projected winner. Let me see. We got Game Nerd C, Super Dave, DA Tickler, and Mikey Dan Man all eligible for the playoffs. So one of those drivers will get kicked out tonight. Mikey Dan has a good pick. It's a really good pick. Uh, All right, so let's yeah, I left and we'll wait for some invites and hopefully they'll invite us back. Just make sure we get some invites back there, gamer. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure damage is on. Critical at this track. Yeah, I was just talking, making sure they get the stuff up right. It could be. It could be. As long as those leaders don't get too far out. Did you get any invites yet? Still need invites. You guys ready to go? Oh, I got one. Thank you, sir. Let us have a couple, though. You got one? Okay. Ready when you guys are, gamer. Yeah, he's good. All right, they're getting ready to unpause it, and we're about ready to go racing.
At Darlington, here we go.
Thank you, bud.
I'm excited.
Yoit Bep. Oit Bep. I don't know who that is. But welcome. Glad you're here.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh, it's a GA. Yoit Bep.
Oh,
God dang.
it's YouTube. That's why.
You guys starting or what? Oh, so we can come in? Yeah, I was probably rambling. We can go in there, Sam.
Alright.
Yeah,
Moving in there.
yeah.
Alright. This is going to be a long race, though. So, patience is key with these drivers. And the short.
All right, this is a, like we said, this is a long, grueling race here today at Darlington. 57 lap first stage, 54 lap second stage, and the final stage is, I guess, about 67. Regardless, they got to pit twice each stage, mandatory.
Yep. Twice. 2 times a week.
All right, we're rolling. Mikey Dan up front, Ozzy second, Super Dave third, Game Nerd fourth, and DA. Nope. Wait a minute. Is DA fifth? C's is fifth. All right. Go ahead, call it, bud. I'm gonna mute my mic. Yeah, Ozzy was trying to make that pass, but he couldn't make it happen. The 32 of Mikey Danman made it stick up high, and Ozzy just gave it back to him. Yeah, no harm, no foul. He didn't lose anything. Gabner's right on his butt, though. These top two are nose to tail. Oh, and Game Nerd is around. We got 52 to go on the stage. Game Nerd's got some. He's got time to make it up though. It's early on. And he's got to run it out. He's got to just stay on that lead lap the best he can. Did you see what happened? I kind of looked away from the screen. Ace, you mean Ozzy? Okay. No, that's all right. He's been called all different kind of stuff. Ozzy, Ozzy. Ozzy? Ozzy. Ozzy. He's pretty particular about what you call him, too. He bitched me out a few times. He didn't bitch me out. He didn't bitch me out. His way of bitching me out. Kind of cool and laid back. Bitching out. It took me like 4 races to get him right. Yeah. Alright, these top 4 are still pretty close. Let's go see where. Alright. Going across the finish line. And so he's about half lap, a little less than half a lap back, I think. So, that'll be alright. So the top 2 look like they're getting a pretty good gap there between third places of Super Dave. And then another similar gap back to C's. Not that big of a gap though, maybe a second and a half. Or a second. He's been doing that a lot. So DA's come across the finish line right now. These guys are on the back stretch. Yeah. Game Nerd. I think Game Nerd's reeling in DA. Is that what we're looking at? Maybe. A little bit. Yeah, DA's having a rough time with that setup he's got. He's on the... He's I think he hasn't finished 1 race. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, he needs to get his slow down braking points set a little bit farther back because he's not able. Whatever setup he's in, he probably put the setup I said to go in. He's really mad at me right now. Yeah, he's hitting all the walls. Come on, DA. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's probably not a bad move right there, because he's got to pit twice. Oh, Dave had a problem. He hit the wall a little bit there. Those first 2 cars are still nose to tail, but third and fourth are not that far behind. Well, I think he probably fixed his damage. It's just this game sometimes it. Oh, is Super Dave going into pits? All right, pretty good pit entry. Super Dave. DA into pits too? No. Okay. Yeah, that damage you see on Game Nerd has probably been fixed. Just ain't showing it. Alright. Super Dave finally getting down in his pit stall. Gonna make some adjustments and take 4 fresh Goodyears. Now this is where Super Dave can make a move. Mikey Danman has a tendency to stay out and run all the gas out. And I think Game Nerd and Super Dave and maybe DA are probably going to split this up into maybe 3 equal parts with 2 pit stops. Alright, so they did second and third, Mikey Dan stayed out. The slower you are, yeah. But think about this now. You can do 25 laps. And if you do 1 full pit stop and then run on it out again, you could probably just gas and go. Depending on your tires, because you're only going to have maybe 7 laps left, I guess. Which is quite a few on old ass tires. Like, oh, yeah. Mikey Dan might be rethinking that strategy. So all 3 of these cars that are still pretty much together here have pit. You got Ozzy, Super Dave, C's. And it looks like, no, Game Nerd is still all by himself. He's on the back stretch. Alright, we'll take a look at his pit stop. See where he comes out after they cycle. Okay. And let me try to go get a lap update here. You got a lap update for me, gamer? Lap 25 and 57, so they're right on schedule with these pit stops. And here comes Mikey Dan. Ozzy takes the lead. It looks like Super Dave's going to sneak into second. But Mr. Mikey Dan man has got fresh tires. C's right up on him. So after those that cycle of pit stops, you got Ozzy with a pretty good lead there. Super Dave pulled over and let uh-oh, he's not going back in the pits, is he? No, he can't be. He just pulled over and let him go because he was on them fresh tires. I think Dame Nerd's in jeopardy of going at least one lap down here. I'm sorry, that's what I meant is DA. Oh! You know, sometimes when you let off that gas, your car gets kind of loose and it floats up. Yeah. So now Mikey Dan's going to be coming up on him. But let me tell you what, this Michelob Ultra is tasting especially good this evening. Ice cold. In my cozy. Alright, Mikey Dan is caught. DA, and he's going to try to get around him here. Yeah. DA probably needs to let him go. There we go. So now we got C's probably coming up on him. Oh, and he makes the pass right with Mikey Dan, so he's looking pretty competitive tonight. I think by the time Ozzy catches Game Nerd, it'll be time for Game Nerd to pit again. Because he could probably pit right now and make it to the end. Oh yeah, DA got a new steering wheel from Santa this year. He's probably still trying to get used to that bad boy. It's a transition. Yeah, I couldn't even. I wasn't going to be able to play this game unless I got a wheel because I was trash on the controller. Yeah. Some people, I guess, get like high-speed controllers. They're a little more sensitive or something, but I still couldn't do it. Now I got this again. Okay, so he's pitting early. That might be way too early. I don't know. God dang. Let me get a lap update. Lap update, please. Are you on the lead lap? You're on the ass end of the lead. Okay. And we're what lap of what lap? So we got about between 20 and 22 laps left right now. So just to be clear, gamer, you're not a lap down at this point, right? Or are you? No. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, but they are well within the pit window. We'll see what happens. Thanks, gamer. Gamer got a little loose there. Oh, Gamer's going down to pit. Ooh, and he played that thing tight in there. Alright. Yep. We'll see where he comes out. We'll keep an eye on that leader, see when he comes in. And the leader is coming up on Super Dave, who's already made his final pit stop. Well, if Gamer can keep himself on the lead lap, then DA should get it back onto the lead lap for the second stage. Or hope. Let's hope for that scenario. Oh, Ozzy's coming in. Gamer's coming out. C's is coming in, or is in. All right, he was the leader when he went in. Let's see where he comes out when he comes out. 16's coming out of the pits. Gamer goes around him, so he's going to extend his lead a little bit, or extend that gap a little bit, but not by much. Oof, oof, oof. This is bad news for DA. Unless Gamer can get some fast laps and get some separation there and make it to the end. There should be only about 15 laps left. I'm going to guess about 15. Thanks for keeping us straight there, Marty Laws. So that's the gap you see right there for Gamer trying to stay on the lead lap. C's looks like he's got a fairly clean car from my view. Oh, well, a little pushed up on the right there. But I'm pretty sure he just pit, so I'm pretty sure that's fixed. And isn't he in second place? Or well, when he's right behind Ozzy, right? I think C's pit there. I think everyone except maybe Mikey Dan has pit. Gator doesn't have too much to worry about. Even if he loses the lap, he'll get back on stage 2. I think DA is the one that's on the bubble back there. And Ozzy is catching him. I think Mikey Dan, man, hasn't pit yet. So I think Mikey Dan's in first, Ozzy in second, C's in third. That's my guess. I'll get an update here. Gamer, you got a copy? I was just wondering if we don't know who's where and what's what. If you could give us an update, that would be great. Okay, thank you. All right, let me try to get this right. The 32 of Mikey Danman and DA have not pit yet. Oh, oh, oh. So Mikey Danman's in first, DA's in second right now, but they're going to have to pit. And so Ozzy's in third until they pit. C's in fourth. And they got about 10 laps to go. Oh, here comes DA. Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Ooh, he went in there fast. I hope he got it down. Here comes Game Nerd and Ozzy. As they go around, they should get that lap back. DA has finally come to a stop in his pit stall. He's in there for a while. Comes Mike Dan. So I'm going to say Ozzy. Ozzy inherited the lead. C's going to be in second until Mikey Dan with them fresh tires. If he, I'm pretty sure he took 4 tires. So right now we've got Ozzy in the lead trying to put Gamer a lap down. And if Mikey Dan can catch DA, he'll put him a lap down. Or no. I think DA's already a lap down. Yeah. So that's the leader right there. Trying to run down Game Nerd. Right behind him is C's, I believe, in second place. If I can find him. There he is. You got Mikey Dan right behind him with fresh tires. And you see Super Dave lurking in the background of these 2 cars. And there goes Mikey Dan, shooting low. Nice clean pass. I think it looked pretty clean on my screen. It looked like C's kind of let out a little bit, which made his car a little woozy. Trying to let out in an inopportune time in the curves kind of makes your cars do weird things. DA should be on the same lap as the 32. I think DA's a lap down. Hold on, let me check on that. Let me check with my in-race reporter. Is DA a lap down? 10-4. All right. How many laps left? All right, DA is a lap down. There's 3 laps to go in the stage. Can Game Nerd stay on the lead lap? I think Ozzy would just let him stay on the lead lap just to try to get DA back. 'Cause they're coming up to DA now. This should be interesting. Yeah. There's so few laps to go, I don't think it's going to do him any good. What's up, Sir Gillians? Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Oh, and Gainer, looks like he got loose, but he stayed ahead of Ozzy. So you got two cars trying to keep their positions so that they start stage 2 on the lead lap. No, I think the leaders are done. I think those last 2 cars still got to get around here. Yep. So we're gonna have Ozzy, Mikey Dan, and C's in 1, 2, and 3. Super Dave's gonna take 4th, Game Nerd 5th, and DA 6th. Do you see any cars with no damage? See, yeah, C's got a little bit on the front. Yeah, C's got a little bit on the front. Tell you what, Ozzy's looks pretty clean. Ah, Super Dave is pretty clean, yeah. So that might be the 2. Super Dave's clean. So we got 3 cars that look pretty clean. All right, start of the second stage. We got 54 laps. We got Ozzy on the inside, Mikey Dan on the outside, C's in 3rd, Super Dave's in 4th. Thanks. Yep. Yeah, Super Dave's just chilling. C's is right on the rear end of the second place car with Mikey Dan, man. I heard a little apology there, so he might have got into him a little bit, but they got through it too fine. Game there's probably a little hungry right now because he spent 57 laps trying to recover and stay on the lead lap. Looks like Super Dave's having a hard time getting around DA back there. He's going to drive it in a little bit here maybe. No, he backs it out. Oh, he does drive it in. He backed it out so he could drive it in. Alright, well, DA kind of come down on him there a little bit, but looks like Super Dave got by. And 3rd place. Mikey Dan he's not ready to race yet. Those guys want to race. They're kind of jockeying a little bit, trying not to fall too far back. No, Sir Gillians, I got Sam up here. Can you not hear Sam? Looks like Sir Gillians thinks I'm up here alone. Talk up a little bit, Sam, and see if they can hear you. I can hear you fine today. You're gonna. I hear you fine today, Sam. Oh, he's got you. All right. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So, little turn of events here on the second stage. Gaviner's got his car fixed. Looks like he's keeping up pretty much with Ozzy. Looks like C's and Mikey Dan, man, are kind of pacing themselves back a little bit. And Super Dave fell back a little bit, trying to get back around DA there. I don't hear anyone else. Well, can you hear me? Gillians, it's just me and Sam up here. I think Sam has the settings where we can't hear him. No, I don't think so. You haven't changed your settings since last week, right, Sam? Tell you what, you go ahead and take over calling the race, and I'll go get my laptop and bring up the feed. Alright, Sam, I got the race up here. Say me some stuff so I can see if I can hear you. Nope, I can't hear you. For some reason, you're not coming through. Yeah, check your settings. Hey, I appreciate that, you guys. We're working on it right now. All right, so Ozzy's in the lead. Gamer was up right on him, but now he fell back just a little bit there. Did we have some people pit? Okay. We got Ozzy in first, Gamer in second, Season third. Mikey Dan in fourth, and Super Dave is in the pits right now. Let me get a lap update. Super Dave's on his way out. Kind of lap update we got there, Gamer? Alright, coming out. Alright, Ozzy's coming into pits on lap 21, so pit stops are happening quick. Did you fix your problem yet, Sam? Okay. Well, when you think you do, just crank all that stuff all the way up, and make sure you're on, share audio. You got C's coming in the pits. Game Nerd that just went into his pit stall. DA is coming out of his pit stall. Try to exit and come back in. See if that'll help. Just the chat though. All right, say some more stuff here. Let me see if I can hear you. I can't tell if I heard anything or not. If I did, it was really low. Maybe the guys there can let us know if they can. Can you guys hear Sam? Oh, yeah, he's in the wall there. Barely hear him. So that means they can hear you, they just can barely hear you. Alright, Mikey Damman is finally in the pits. said, it's like you're whispering. Can you put your headset closer to your microphone closer? Go ahead and spit in that thing a little bit. Wipe it off later, man. We got to be able to hear you, Sam. God dang it. All right, I think everybody's made their first pit stop or second pit stop. I forget. First pit stop. All right, we got 28 laps to go. 16's in the lead. Game Nerds in second. Yeah, so Sir Gillian says he can hear you in the background. So it looks like C's is going to be in third. Well, I'm coming through clear on my feed, Sir Gillian, so. And it looks like DA is in jeopardy of going a lap down again. So he probably needs to go ahead and go a lap down and let these guys go. And that looks like what he's going to do. Well, he took some evasive action and everybody, C's got by him clear. Looks like he got a little nervous there. So that's all right. He just needs to stay on that lead lap until the beginning of the final stage. Alright, so we got Ozier in first, Game Nerd second, getting loose coming off of turn 2. C's in third. Looks like DA is between Mikey Dan and C's there. I think Mikey Dan just went too long on those tires. Was getting just too slow. I think the leaders come in around lap 21. I think Mikey Dan running out, but this is a prime one to that last pit stop. Just take fuel and go, because there'll only be 4 laps left if he does 2 full fuel runs. Super Dave having trouble coming off of turn 2. It looks like C's catching him a little bit. Oh, did he get loose? Oh yeah, I think he got loose back there. He was pushing her. He lost a little bit of time. It looked like he was catching up, and then he lost a little time there. That turn 2 is getting him. Or turn 3. Turn 3 and turn 2 is really getting these guys. Turn 4, I'm sorry. Turn 2 and turn 4. You got to be really careful. You get loose coming off those turns. I can hear you, but you're really low now. You were better before. In my headset. I need you to say more stuff, though. Now it looks like Mikey Dan, man, is catching C's for third place. Maybe not. I don't see him in the screen there. There was one view where I saw him in the background. And it looks like somebody's in the pits. Whoa, DA got loose. Oh. DA's having trouble. Spinning at the end of pit road there. Or at the beginning, maybe the beginning of pit road. Yeah, he's gonna go into pits. Hello. I hear you good. Let me see. Say some more stuff. I'm not hearing you on the feed, brother. So we got DA in the pits. Sam's still working on his technical issues. Ozzy in the lead, Game Nerd in second. And here's Super Dave, but he may have pitted again. If he's going to make that pit stop work, he's got to get around these guys. First and second, looks like they're coming into the pits. So Super Dave pitted a little early on him. Oh, looked like Ozzy had a little hard time getting in the pits there, and Game Nerd won him over. I hear you. Hold on. No, me neither. Maybe it's because you're broadcasting and your voice is going to your broadcast. You're not broadcasting, right? Are you recording or anything? Okay. So you're just viewing our broadcast? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should just up that all to the max. All right, they come out of the pits. It looks like Ozzy retakes that lead to another pit. So I went and bought some elf bars today, different kinds than I usually get, and they both suck. They both suck really bad. So now I'm stuck with these 5,000 puff freaking elf bars. Mikey Dan, I believe, is in the lead here. Or C's. Mikey or C. season's coming in. So Mikey Dan is the only one that hasn't pinned it yet. Yeah. Well, that's weird because it was fixing before. You know, it was working before. Yeah. Just another NASCAR Heat 5 glitch. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it'd be nice if they gave the broadcasters like a leader ticker thing up top or something. I don't think they make these games. I mean, it's weird because they make them. They they make them so you can watch. Therefore, you can broadcast what you're watching, but they don't make it for broadcasters. Uh-oh. C's, I guess, lagged out. He's had a problem all season with that. Oh, no. So he's going to take 5th place. So there's 6th place. I'm sorry. He's going to take 6th place. That is. Oh, see, now I got to go check points. Let me go check on the points right quick. Looks like, oh, trying to get around DA. Yeah, oh, DA is around. Yeah, Darlington's tough, and DA is having a time of it. Looks like Mikey Dan's coming in. Tell you what, let me check check the lap count first, right quick. What's the lap count? Forward. Thank you. So that's what Mikey Dan did. He ran it 2 full, and I'm expecting a 3.5 second pit stop right here. Unless his tires are bad. Well, that was a pretty quick pit stop. I don't know if it's 3.5. He might have took 2. So, give me the top 5, brother. Yeah. Alright. So actually Ozzy got the stage win. Are you still racing? So Ozzy's in first, right? Mikey Dan. Super. Here come the leaders. See what DA does. Yeah, Mikey's in third. Fifth. I think Super Dave is in. Where is Super Dave? Yeah. So the stage is over. Super Dave is fourth. So we got Ozzy, Gamer, Mikey Dan, Super Dave, DA, and C's. Oh, wow. Okay. Final stage, 67 laps, I think. My in-race reporter will make sure and update me and make sure we're right on that. Oh, Lord have mercy, this is a long race. Oh, my God. If I was these guys, I'd quit. No, I wouldn't. Alright, got Ozzy in the lead, Game Nerd on the outside in second. We got Mikey Danman in third place on the inside of Super Dave in fourth place. And DA. Yep. Now, cautions are on, but these guys, they just don't pull out caution. First of all, there's not enough cars on the track. So they'd have to have a pretty good wreck with a couple cars stopped. Yeah. Yeah. All right, there's 66 laps to go. Yep. So if it were me, I would split this up into 3 equal parts. About 20, 22, 20, 23 laps. It is hosted. Yep, it's not fuel now, it's just coming down to pure speed. Well, Ozzy got that speed too. It's hard to pass Ozzy. So he's got such a good line. That's right. Here come out on top of that exchange. I think Ozzy kind of let out a little bit. Hey, he's still going to try to get it back from him. Oh, Ozzy gets loose right there. Where's our buddy DA? Okay, there he is. Hey, and he's just running laps, trying to get some experience, trying to figure out this track. It is. This is one of the hardest tracks. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the schedule I put up was not easy tracks. Okay. The whole thing was difficult. It was a short season. It was short, but it was all the tracks that I thought people would have a problem with. I took it a little easier on them, but there's still plenty. There's plenty of road courses, you know. I think they're pretty much all different tracks, though, with maybe the exception of one of the speedways. And the caveat that it's sliders, still sliders, but it's the 2022 cars. So that'll be interesting. Well, they're a lot easier to handle, but it's difficult to go fast in them. They're just slower. But if you get the right setup in those cars, they go pretty quick too. I think it's going to come down to, yeah. Oh yeah. Hell, we still probably got 55 laps to go. Oh, I was going to check the points. Now, let me go in here and check the points. I'm going to let the audience just go ahead and check these guys out. Yeah, let me put it on the leader. Looked like Ozzy got loose again there. But he didn't look like he lost any track position. Alright, I swear to God, I'm going to go check these points. Well, evidently I don't know how to do that. There we go. Points. Oh shit. I ain't got my glasses though. Let me find my damn glass. Hell yeah, brother. Eat you some Oreos. Enjoy the race. There's a pair of glasses. I had to go in the other room. Hell. Hope I didn't miss nothing exciting. Alright, so we've got so C's right now is in third place, but he dropped out of the race, so he'll get last place points. With 3,051 points. So it's going to be pretty difficult. Let me see. Mikey Danman has 0 points, so I don't think he's going to make the Final Four. But, well, he could make it in. He could make it in the championship with a win, or he could get, yeah, he'd have to get this win. Yeah, Mikey Danman got to win to get in the championship. As I'm looking, unofficially, he's got to get a win because he's got 0 playoff points right now. Mr. Excitement's dropped out. DA Outside Tickler has 1 playoff point, but he's also got he's got he's got 3,045 points. Yeah, Mikey's not going to make it unless he wins this race. And that would bounce DA out. So let me go in here. Make sure they know that. Just so they know that. Can I get an update? $137 to $184. You got about. Ooh, it looks like he messed up the nose of that car. Alright, so the only way DA outside Tickler is not in the championship 4 is if Mikey Danman wins this race. Sure, why not? Yeah, go ahead. Tony's going into the pits. Let's check him out. Super Dave's going in the pits. Ozzy's coming out of the pits. Ooh, that was kind of cool. On the drive-by, I could see the driver in the car of the number 20. Oh, it looks like. And Mikey Danman is in for his pit stop. And here comes Super Dave right behind him. Well, not right behind him, but a couple seconds back. I think Gamer is in the lead here. 43 laps to go in this race, according to my. Yeah. 43 laps. They got one more pit stop. And it looks like Mikey Danman is in second place right now. But he's big lead. Yeah. Can you imagine doing a 100% race here? That would be crazy. I'll do 100% at a road course, but not a regular track. Shit. Nope. Not me. That stuff, yeah, 50% are okay. That's just so boring. Oh, I've been there, done that, but dang. Alright, so an update, we got Game Nerd in the lead with a better pit stop than Ozzy. Ozzy had some damage, a lot more damage than Game Nerd did, which put Game Nerd in the lead, Mikey Danman in second, Ozzy right now is in third with Super Dave right on him. Super Dave looked like he tried to go low there. He spin out going down that low back there. But he held it together. He's still right behind Ozzy. All right. I hope you don't need a new headset or what, mic or something. I don't think that's it, because I hear you just fine. I actually hear you better than I usually do. Looks like Super Dave's trying to get around Ozzy right there. Ozzy's going to let him go. Oh, and Super Dave gets down on that apron and spins it out. Does a couple 360s and keeps on trucking. Now, I don't know if Ozzy, tapped him just the slightest or not. I don't think so. Well, it was on screen, but it was not a close-up. Whoa, Game Nerd is flirting with some spin-out action. What's going on next Monday? Oh, okay. So right now, Game Nerd is keeping that lead over second place of Mikey Danman. And DA outside Tickler's still trucking. Tell you what, there's no give up in that boy right there. Mikey Danman trying to catch Game Nerd to try to win his way into this championship race, which is next Wednesday. Also next Tuesday on the 9th, Bobcat Series starts. And of course Friday, January 6th is my beloved's birthday. I'm going to have to do something there. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. I'll let her whisper into my bald spot again. That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. So lost Super Dave. Oh, looked like he hit the wall there, Super Dave, a little bit. So Ozir's trying to reel in Mikey Danman. Mikey Danman. Oh, Game Nerd comes sliding off of that turn. But it doesn't look like Mikey Dan is catching up to him. Let's hope, well, I'm not going to hope for this guy or that guy, but somebody better not spit on Pete Road. Spit on Pete Road. Speed on Pit Road. I told you this is a long ass race, man. DA outside Tickler and Mikey Danman and DA are both into the pits. Of course, DA probably a couple laps down, I'm thinking. And there you see C's car. He had some engine trouble. That is about, what, halfway through, or was it the beginning of this stage, or halfway through the second stage? Regardless, they'll tell me. So here comes Mikey Danman trying to short pit a little bit and catch up to Game Nerd. Yeah, if I was Game Nerd, I'd get in that pit as soon as I could. Just Mikey's going to be rolling here in a little bit. Alright. I got the call, 20 pit in this lap. Let's see how he does. Looks like he's taking it nice and careful. He's losing a lot of time there, though. Somebody behind him? Alright, we're going to take a look at the gap when Game Nerd comes out. See if Mikey was able to, how much Mikey's going to catch up to him. Mikey? Well, yeah, he was, yeah. And here comes Game Nerd. Where is the 32? Here he comes. This is going to be close. But Game Nerd's going to have them fresh tires. But can he get out in front of him? Yes, he does. Oh, but Mikey Dan is a-coming. He's right behind him. Only by about a lap or two. Maybe 2 laps, I think. Mikey get in the wall there a little bit. Not too bad though, not too bad. But again, Gamer's got them couple lap fresher tires, and that might mean the difference between a second or two come about 3 or 4 laps from now. Let me check in and see how many laps we got. How many laps we got, Gamer? Alright, thank you. 20 to go. This time by. Can Game Nerd keep his cool and keep this lead? Because Mikey Dan is a-coming. Oh, Mikey gets a little loose. His lead back. Well, there's a lot of consequences right here. If Game Nerd wins the race, DA outside Tickler makes the final 4. If Mikey Dan can catch him and win the race, Mikey Dan is in the final 4 and DA gets bumped out. So right now DA is really rooting for Game Nerd. You know, just making the final 4 shows you know who had the made all the races, never quit, speed, dedication. 17 laps to go from the in-race reporter. Ooh, Mikey Dan's into the wall a little bit coming out of turn 4. Oh, he's into the wall coming out of turn 2. Yeah, but he's slowing himself down right now. Yeah, Mikey Dan looks like he's a little tight, or he's trying to push it just a little too hard. What are you rambling on about? Oh. Well, just before it dies, give me a lap update. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Whoa, and Mikey Damman gets really loose coming off that turn 2. Turn 2. I take it Ozzy's in 3rd, Super Dave's in 4th, from what I'm seeing. DA's going to get another top 5. But Who is going to the championship race? Will it be Mikey Danman or will it be DA? It looks like Game Nerd's pretty tough. It looks like he's doing what he needs to do. Sadly, though, there is plenty of laps here for Game Nerd to make a couple slip-ups, and Mikey Dan could close right up to him. Oh, sorry, I thought it was muted. so that now it looks like Mikey might be catching him a little bit. There he's down there on the apron, messing with that apron. Lord have mercy. He's trying to give this thing away. Oh, and Game Nerd gets loose coming off of turn 4. Turn 2. Oh, and Mikey Danman's around. And he's stopped into the inside wall on the backstretch. Get her fired up, Mikey. Super Dave. Here he gets it going now. I think he just sat there in total frustration there for a minute. And that all but cinches it for DA outside Tickler. And that gives Super Dave a few more points. Yeah. Yeah, he had pretty good damage there. So, DA's got to be pretty excited right about now. Six laps to go. And right now, if it finishes the way it is, it's going to be Game Nerd, Super Dave, C's, and DA outside Tickler. Mikey Danman going to go ahead and put 8 tires on that thing. Get back out there and go ahead and finish this race. Yeah, not bad so far. And with that lead he's got, he can probably afford it. Yeah, I don't even see anybody behind Game Nerd. Give me an update, buddy. It's got to be coming down to it. Coming to 2 to go. We got Game Nerd in first. Is Ozzy in second? Oh, Game Nerd gets loose. Almost hits that inside wall. Or it looked like he was going to, but he saved it. So Ozzy's in second. Super Dave's in third. So who's in fourth? All right. One to go. Yep, one to go. Here comes Game Nerd to that start-finish line. Game Nerd is going to sweep the round of 8. I think. Yeah, he's going to sweep the round of 8 for the wins. He's going to go into that championship race with hard to beat. It may be impossible to beat unless he lags out in the first stage. I mean, right now I'm just thinking of ways that Game Nerd could lose the championship. If he doesn't show up, yeah. If he breaks his leg in an auto accident or something and not able to make the race. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and invite top 3. We'll do a short interview since we're on like 5 hours of broadcasting here. I don't know. So I want DA, Dave. Bring them all in here. What the hell? C's I think is gone, but I'll send him an invite anyway. All right. Who gets the fastest lap? Alright, we got Gamer with 29-0. Mikey down 29-0. Ozzy 29-0. Okay, there's some fast laps right there. Yes, sir. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get with Game Nerd, the winner of our race. He has a prior appointment, and we're going to get him done first. Game Nerd, you got your ears on?
Mm-hmm.
Game Nerd?
I'm here.
Alright. How's your race, buddy? Congratulations. You swept the round of 8. You're going to be pretty hard to beat, like I said in the broadcast, unless you break a leg on your tricycle going to school. You're probably going to be pretty hard to beat. How's your race tonight?
I thought my race was over in stage 1, lap 5. I got in an incident, and I thought it was over. And then coming to the end stage, Ozzy was coming quick. I knew he was the car to beat tonight, but I'm pretty sure he cut me a break at the end there. I was able to stay on the lead lap, and from there it was just not making mistakes. I kept with Ozzy as close as I could. He ended up beating me out stage 2, and then stage 3 just kind of fell into my hands. So just got lucky tonight. Ozzy was definitely the guy to beat, and if he was eligible for the championship, he would be the championship pick because he is an absolute rocket on these tracks.
Well, it was a great race. It was a great comeback. Like I said, be safe, buddy. Basically, it's going to be yours to lose. Unless you take last place in all the stages, you're pretty much going to get it with the number of cars that'll be in the field. Maybe we can pull 10, 20 cars from different leagues in here just to race the race. What do you think?
I hope not.
Okay. All right, buddy. Go take care of what you gotta take care of. First, I'm going to give you an opportunity to say whatever you want to say.
Make sure that you subscribe. Next week is the last race of ERL Season 1. It is the championship race. Come to watch the drama of Phoenix Raceway.
And
All right.
hot dog.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Who took third place? Dave?
Yep.
Dave?
Lucked into another podium.
way, way, way to hang in there, buddy. I mean, pressing on, pressing on.
I don't know
Got you
what
that
was
podium.
going on with that.
I know exactly what was going
Nothing
on,
was
but
working. That in the practice races I was doing good, and then I tried the same thing, and it's like the track just changed,
yeah,
and I couldn't get nothing to work.
yeah. This track, once you start putting 100 laps of rubber down, the that's one thing I think they did do. I think that they did do right here. They didn't do very many things right here on NASCAR Heat 5, but sometimes they do get the change of the track when when the as the race goes on and rubber gets put down, and I don't think they do anything with time of day, but they ain't that complicated.
Yep,
But
I got
you
a
had a
pity
pretty good
full
race
crew
tonight.
chief.
All right, buddy. So we'll see you at the championship race next week.
Yep,
All right.
good.
Ozzy, got your ears on?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, second place. Unfortunately, you're not eligible for the playoff race, but you really showed yourself here uh, in the league, and we're really, really looking forward to you running for a championship next season.
Me
How,
too. Looking
how
forward to racing with you guys.
yeah. How, how'd your race go?
I mean, I felt like it was pretty good. Pretty much, I know that people were kind of hanging back there in the first couple of stages there just to find their fate and everything. Game Nerd and I had a little bit of a run in, and it was just, yeah. I feel horrible that I almost cost him, a good finish there. Got into the wall, getting stacked up in the corner, and just wrong place at the wrong time for him. But he was able to bounce back. Luckily, it was early enough in the race. But yeah, other than that, just like Game Nerd said, just minimize mistakes, and that's pretty hard to do at Darlington. I feel like it's easy to get into a routine, but gosh, like the 24 said there, like Dave said, it's the track just changes, and if you're not keeping up with it, it can be brutal.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you having on board here. I've been messing up my words all night long. I said some crazy stuff, but we really appreciate you having you on board. This is a long race for us too. We're going on almost 2 hours here.
Yeah, it's a long race.
So yeah, I think it's the longest race of the year, right? That we do. Um, we had a couple long ones, but this is definitely the long one. So Ozzy, appreciate you. Great podium, great second place tonight, and looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Mikey, got your ears on?
Yes, sir.
Mikey, we were talking about it for quite a while in that final stage. The fact that if Mikey Danman has to win to get into the final four, and if Mikey Danman wins, if Mikey Danman wins, that's the only way that DA Outside Tickler doesn't make the Final Four championship. And it looked like at the end there, like you were pushing really hard to try to catch DA, and that might have been your downfall. And you made a few mistakes there. Tell us about
The
your race.
Draydene Ford Mustang was running great tonight, but I tell you what, Aussie and Game Nerd, their cars were just on another level. But I could keep up with them at the end there. I had to go real loose though, and that made it uncomfortable. And I had two incidents with the apron. The first one, well, I just had two incidents. The first one put me into the pits too early, so. It had a couple of little disasters, but it was a fun race, a good race. We had a good car and had some fun running out there.
All right. Well, we really appreciate you. We're hoping to get a few more cars out there on the track for next season. Looking forward to you coming in here um, and giving these guys a run for their money. There's some fast guys up here.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. They are good racers.
All right. We appreciate you, Mikey. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
DA, you got yours on?
Yes, sir.
Man, at the end of that race, I bet you was rooting for Game Nerd, huh?
Oh, I was. I was telling him. I said, I'm gonna pit. I'm gonna let you get out of the way. I need you to finish this thing off, and he did, man. He ran a hell of a race tonight.
Well, congratulations. You made the Final Four with points. Um,
Right.
Good job, buddy. Good way to stick in there all season. There's no quitting you, and it paid out. You made the Final Four. Congratulations. Tell us about your race.
You know, up front early, I don't think we set this car up the way that the track was going to play out to be. But you know that's expected for Darlington. You never know what it's going to be like. Um, but you know, I mean, we just fought the track real hard. Didn't qualify good, so we started in the back, and it was just a long night. But I'm glad to be in the Final Four, and all eyes are on Phoenix. Correct?
Yep.
All eyes are on
Yep.
Phoenix.
All
Yes,
eyes are on
sir.
Phoenix. Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and end this doggone thing. 2 hours. Um, I don't think the broadcast was hearing Sam too good, so they was just hearing just me talking to nobody. Half a conversation to hold for
Yeah,
2 hours. I bet they enjoyed that. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, thanks guys. If you know a broadcaster out there that can actually do this stuff, I'm all for it. We're gonna wrap this up here with ERL. Do we have anybody else in here?
Yep. You
Did I
talked to
get
Aussie,
everybody?
right? You
Yeah.
talked to Aussie, right?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for coming and watching the race tonight. We had pretty good viewage. Right now, we still got three, and they're just probably here to listen to me try to end this damn thing. Which
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna,
button, not that button. What,
which
not
That'll
that
I'm
be
gonna,
5 more minutes of that.
I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna hit. Listen, I'm gonna hit this damn button so good. This button ain't
so
never.
good.
This button
Oh,
ain't never
damn
gonna be
it.
hit this good. Ready? Son of a bitch! God dang it! Oh my God!